Hi curious friends! In today's video, we are joined by my pet, Chicky in here. He's quite asleep. Hearing my voice, I guess. So in this video, I will be sharing to you my planning system when it comes to personal tasks, to-dos, and trackers. Since before, when I was just starting bullet journaling, I actually log all my tasks quickly or work related in one planner, which is the Kinber Weekly. I find that based on my needs, when I'm able to experience bullet journaling for more than a year or almost 2 years, I'm able to realize my needs. I've decided to separate the two. So my previous video was about my work journal system. So in this video, I'll be discussing my personal planning system, sort of like that. So I'm using the Take a Note Slim Weekly, and I've come to this decision because I really thought that it would be very effective that I could carry both work and personal journal in every day. So I'd have to downsize it both. So the my work journal is in A6 Hobonichi weekly supplement with a calendar from Take a Note Planner, also the monthly and dated calendar. And then for my personal tasks and to-dos, I'm using the Take a Note Slim Weekly. So what's in here, and I forgot to mention that I'm also using this Take a Note Hybrid monthly for my reflection journal that I also could carry on a daily basis, because if I just have to carry the 4 journals, it wouldn't be as heavy and bulky as my previous journals, which are the Take a Note Planner for my personal and reflection journal, which is in A5, and the Kinber Planner weekly planner, which is also in A5. It's quite heavy having 2 A5 journals and bringing them on every day. That's why I've downsized my journal. So I will be discussing first my weekly journal. So what's in here is I'm using the 4 pages of Gantt chart in different ways. So the first 2 pages are used for my weekly overviews, and then I've kind of also put labels on what to put in here. So there are the highlights, schedules, and wish lists. So I log my wish lists on a monthly basis, since if I just put it in one list, I will not be able to schedule the possibility that I might be able to pursue it or buy it. So I'm kind of listing it on the best possible date that I could acquire it without splurging. So that is the function of putting the wish lists on a monthly basis. And then for the calendars, of course, this is not something, although yes, you can control your vacation, some other things are not, especially when these are occasions from external sources, something like that. So that's just it. Then highlights are just sort of blessings, a sort of huge blessings for a certain month. So that's it. And then my second Gantt chart, which I will not be showing, only the design, is my budgeting page. So anything that I'll have to pay, my dues, that's in here. And then we'll go directly to the weekly spread. So in my weekly spread, I'll show you the recent one. Probably this is the current week that we're in as I'm recording the video. So as you can see, my cat's hand is sort of blocking. So in this weekly journal, as you can see, I've kind of divided it into 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's actually 5. So you might be thinking why I am doing this kind of system. It is because when you're working, of course, the 8 hour is spent on work. So if I follow the time in here, it would just mean that everything in the middle would be left blank. So what I did is, so that I don't get lost in all the details in here, I've decided to segregate them all. So the first layer is the food tracker, wherein I list what I ate during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and any snacks. And then on the second layer is the chores that I have to do after work. So since I've been doing journaling for a long time, I'm able to know which day I usually do my chores. So when it comes to designing, I know that this is a free space to put any stickers that I want, because this will be blank. And then Thursdays to Sundays or Saturdays would be allotted for my chores. These are normally recurring tasks. And then on the third layer will be activities. So these are things that I do either to enjoy, to learn, to record, to film videos in YouTube. It's in here. Or shopping, what movie I've been watching, it's all in here. And then I also have a schedule portion wherein I list special schedule on a day, not just for me but also for my husband or my family member, something important, so I put it in here. And then the fifth layer is where I put the outfit that I'm wearing or I'm gonna be wearing for the next week. So normally what is filled out when I'm planning for the next week is the chores and this one. So this would also be my basis on what clothes will be, or which clothes are gonna be pressed. Actually, it's quite funny, but I actually look at this before preparing the clothes that I wear. I mean that I'm gonna be ironing. I actually opened this planner because I'm not able to remember actually what I've written in here during planning. So when it comes to Saturday, which is actually my schedule for pressing clothes, I look at this. And you might be asking why I have to list it. It's because I'm the type of person that cannot remember a certain day or what I've been wearing, especially when that day is just an ordinary day, nothing special. I wouldn't be able to remember it. So to make sure that all my clothes are all worn, nothing is used as often compared to others, or to make sure that I'm wearing the right clothes for field work or when I have my period, which is not wearing light or white pants, of course, I'd have to, I think it's important that I've planned my working outfit in a way. And then I also actually list my meditation and exercise at the bottom, but just this week I'm quite sick, that's why I did not fill this up, although I think I've meditated for Monday and Tuesday. I've just not been able to write it down. And then lastly is when I do have a dream on a certain day, I kind of list it in here at the lowest portion. So you can see these are the days that I was able to remember my dream compared to others. And here too, I list it because sometimes I do look at what those meaning could be. I'm kind of like that, especially when it is focused on a certain object that has been given to me, a gift, or wearing something like this, wearing something red, or wearing shoes. Those have, I think, meanings in it. That's why I list my dreams. So since this planner does not have a calendar, and I'm the person that likes having calendars, I use the notes pages to create my own calendar. So these are the other months that have not been filled. I've actually tried to use it as a reflection journal, but because of the reason that I did not like this so much, actually I just ordered a Hobonichi, I think it's a memo pad that has a week size, and I'm gonna be, of course, reviewing it after I receive it to partner and replace this planner. It's just because I am really uncomfortable using a 4mm grade. If you've watched my video about the review of this planner, you've heard me complain about this, and actually I haven't been filling this up for days now. Those are actually the indications that I really need another journal. So this one too is nice, using this as a reflection journal. However, for the pages, I think that I will not be able to, this would not last for 6 months, just like the weekly, based on how much I write in a day. So that's why I will partner this with the Hobonichi memo pad. And then probably what I will be adding in this is the sparkles portion. I just saw it while I was browsing a product or a journal on a certain website, and the planner has a certain page allotted for sparkles. So what you will be putting in that space will be, so I'll be reading it from my phone. I've actually saved it. So it's called the monthly sparkles, and what you will put in here are also monthly highlights. So it's actually a theme inspired by the film Soul from Pixar. So every day is a spark. You can list anything from a book you can't get tired of reading, a movie you enjoy alone, a warm encounter. Those moments are that are often forgotten, the most ordinary moments of happiness in everyday life. As long as it is recorded, when life is full of confusion, you can look back and count the good. So probably it's also a sort of a grateful list, something like that. And I guess you can also list what you want to talk about with yourself, and goals, habit, just the previous things that I've mentioned. So maybe that's something that I'm gonna be adding in this journal. I've actually haven't put any dividers in here. That's what I'm planning to do next time, so that I could also put the monthly sparkles. So I hope you've also enjoyed this chatting session with me about how I use my personal journal. It's something that, this system is something that I've just developed based on my wants, my personality, and what I'm comfortable of. It's not something that I've copied. I've kind of developed it after doing journaling for for 2 years now. So I hope I'm able to share something that's quite also important, or just another option of using a personal journal. So that's it for today. Say bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is the face of Chicky. I want to show you. That's Chicky. Chicky. Bye. Thanks for watching.